And what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of DJ's Best Bets for NFL Week 13. We're getting down to the final stretch of the season, and we are in the battle, going head-to-head against the spread, among other things, trying to get back to a better record. But without further ado, let's get into it. First bet we love for the week, Arizona plus 3.5 versus Tampa Bay. Of Tampa Bay's 6 wins, only 2 of them have been by more than 3 points against New Orleans and against San Francisco in the middle of their injury-reeling tomfoolery at 30-19 win. Every other one's been razor close or they've been a loss. Arizona, they're 2-2 against the spread in their last 2 games. They got absolutely clobbered by San Fran and Seattle, but they have been close, and they did beat Dallas. They were close against Jacksonville. 3.5, giving me the hook. The way Jacoby Brissett is slinging it, Trey McBride, Marvin Harrison's expected to play. Tampa Bay's pass defense, and as a whole, they are reeling. I expect Arizona to keep this close, even if they can't quite win outright. We love plus 3.5, getting the hook. Next up, Buffalo -3 versus Pittsburgh. I would have preferred this to be -2.5, just in case they win by a field goal. We don't have to worry about a push. However, I do expect Buffalo to win comfortably against Pittsburgh. They're both, in a weird way, when you think about it, this game is fighting for their playoff lives when you look at it. Pittsburgh, they still have the path to the AFC North, which is a catastrophe. The winner might only have 8 wins. Buffalo, they're not winning the division at this point, so they're fighting for one of those wild card spots. Give me Josh Allen and just find a way to make it happen. They're coming off a bit of longer rest after that Thursday night shellacking against Houston. I think they will find a way. They'll be able. Pittsburgh's pass defense is still ranked number 32. I know they've gotten a lot better in the last few weeks, but I still expect Buffalo to find a way to get this one done. We'll take -3. Denver -6.5 versus Washington. Doesn't look like Jayden Daniels is going to play. Washington's defense is still Swiss cheese. Sean Payton and Denver coming off a bye. That defense is going to get after it. You know, when Marcus Mariota's back there, he can move, but he can't. I don't think he's outrunning Nick Benito around the edge or Jonathan Cooper. And if he does, Pastor Tan is out there somewhere. Denver's offense, I think, is going to come out with some nice wrinkles. RJ Harvey is going to be the lead back. They're going to get Bo Nix. They're going to try and get him some confidence, get him cooking down the stretch. So I expect Denver -6.5 to win this one very comfortably. Last but not least, San Francisco versus Cleveland, under 35.5. It is cold. It is snowy. It is rainy. It is very windy there. I don't see 5 touchdowns in this game. So we're going to say under 35.5. A lot of CMC, a lot of Quinshon Judkins, 2 defenses in the top 11 against the run. And if it's going to be windy, Brock Purdy and Shedeur Sanders aren't exactly slicing the ball through the wind. So defensive battle. If we parlay these all together, you're looking at plus 1,201. If you remember, bet smarter, not harder. Only bet what you can afford to lose. Let us know down below which one of these bets you like, which ones you don't like, what you're tailing, what you're flailing, and everything in between. See if we can get ourselves a 4-0 week and maybe get ourselves back a little bit over 500 as we continue going down the stretch. But let us know what bet you like down below, and we'll see you all again next time.